The Pulse of Spokane is a broad show that showcases many different things in our community, sponsored by Local 29 Firefighters Union, Well Dressed Walrus, and Homes for You.
Welcome into another in-home edition of the Pulse of Spokane via Spokane Talks. And right now I'm joined with Donnie Kissick of Reflex Connect. Donnie, how you hanging in there? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Andrew?
Probably just about as well as anybody possibly can right now. I was wondering if you could just tell me a little bit about Reflex Connect, what it is, how you got into it, and what things are looking like for you right now in terms of just the craziness that's going on with COVID.
Yeah, so that's kind of a lot there. I'll try to kind of tackle
Yeah,
a couple
take your
things.
time.
Yeah. So the first one, Reflex Connect, that's kind of my training method. So, people do yoga, people do CrossFit. Reflex Connect is my kind of Donnie Kissick's training style. But in general, I'm a personal trainer, just kind of the blanket personal trainer. So I'm always kind of, working with people to accomplish their fitness goals. And my wife actually too, Karina, she's a personal trainer as well. So fundamentally, personal trainers, and we implement a fitness program for people to accomplish, various health goals. Sometimes it includes nutrition and lifestyle change and stuff like that. So that's our general day to day. And pretty much we just had to adapt to the virtual reality that we're now in. We can't work with people in person anymore, and all the gyms are closed down. So we are independent trainers. We pay our rent at a gym, and this gym, there's two locations. There's one downtown and in the valley, but they're closed. So it's nice. We just are on a monthly basis with them, so we just kind of aren't working with the clients there, so we don't pay for the rent there. So we just kind of transitioned to doing virtual stuff, and depending on each client's situation, some people are for it and want to do it, some people don't. Some people, it's a challenge of various things. But yeah, we just kind of are adapting as it comes and trying to continue to work with as many people as we can, within the craziness.
Yeah, well, it's nice to hear that you guys have been able to transition over to that and haven't had to completely, cease with your clients and getting the training in and everything. So, I mean, what are the online at-home sessions looking like? What are some of the nice aspects of it? What are some of the difficulties?
Yeah, I'd say, well, the difficulties right off the bat, technology, like everyone has an awesome smartphone that they can do amazing things on, but a lot of people aren't, good at setting up a video calling account and getting connected.
Yeah.
So I feel like older people over 40 and 50 can be a challenge, but yeah, once, kind of break that barrier, the workouts are identical. Like in terms of the outcome, which you're looking for a solid workout, that's still being accomplished. So in session, I'm coaching someone through, telling them, giving them instruction. These are the movements. This is what it should look like. I'm able to watch them so I can see their movement, then I can coach them accordingly. So the workouts are still effective, different, and then overcoming the barrier of getting connected. So yeah.
For you personally, I mean, I can speak on my behalf in terms of like what I typically would do in regards to fitness and nutrition and everything before this all started. But now I got to admit, now that we're a month into quarantining and being at home and everything, my headspace and mindset has, I've kind of lost my drive and everything. Have you had any similar problems, or are you experiencing that with clients at all? Or are you still doing a pretty good job of staying motivated and, getting to it?
Yeah, that's a super good question. And I think it's super good for everyone to take a huge breath and acknowledge that we're probably all going through some, really tough emotions, sadness, fear, mourning, all those regret of not being, prepared in a particular manner, various things. So we're all have heavy emotions. And, fitness is best accomplished in a health kind of being in a healthy life is best accomplished when all the other, basic needs are met. And so right now, I feel like a lot of people's basic needs are kind of like pulled out from under them, and a lot of fear and stuff comes with that. So it is for sure hard to be healthy and do fitness and eat healthy when you're, sitting in a lot of those emotions. So yeah, that exists for everyone. I just want to kind of acknowledge that. But yeah, I think, just persevering through. I mean, me personally, with the actual structure of my workouts, nothing changed. As soon as gyms were closed, I was like, I'll just go grab my bands and my light weights and do the workouts I
Yeah.
regularly do. I don't particularly need a facility to accomplish those workouts. So that was kind of nice. But it took me a good week to kind of adapt to that. And then me personally, with, the motivation and all the tools and skills to do the workouts, getting back into a workout swing after that first initial like shutdown of everything and getting into workouts at home was super tough. I had to like drag myself through. I'm like, why am I working out? The world's,
Yeah.
it's not even a point.
I know it's hard to find like a rhyme or reason for it when you're like, well, I'm going to be staying indoors for the vast majority of the day to day unless I decide to go to the store and try to get some like human or social interaction or anything. Just kind of curious, what was it in your life that kind of keyed you into wanting to become a personal trainer and getting into the fitness industry?
Cool. Yeah, good question. I think with any fitness professional, there's always kind of an emotional and personal story that kind of gets them to this point. They like go through the journey on their own, and they want to then help other people kind of go through the journey. So my journey was very much like kind of skill and capability oriented. I was never really good at sports, never made a varsity team, really unathletic growing up, kind of quit sports early high school just because of frustration and not being able to, just getting benched all the time, really. So I just never felt like capable in my body with physical activities, skateboarding and stuff like that. So it was so hard for me. So it was this kind of desire to solve those problems, make myself move better. And I kind of did that, solved those problems, came up with a lot of methods and strategies, went to school for it. And then, so that's kind of, I'm initially repeating that with people and helping people kind of overcome their physical challenges, eliminate those barriers that are keeping them from doing the things that they want to do with their bodies. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, and that's awesome because I think kind of the situation that you just described for yourself, I think a ton of people go through that and what their body is in growing up in middle school and in high school, and being unathletic or skinny or overweight or whatever. So many times you run into those people that you knew, whatever, 3-4 years later after high school, and it's a totally different thing. And people are able to figure it out for themselves, what they want to do with their body, what they can do with their body. And so, yeah, no, that's awesome to hear that you're a prime example of someone who's gone through just that. Hey, man, I appreciate you taking the time to sit down and chat with us. I'm glad to hear that everything is going probably about as well as it can during this time. I am hopeful for you guys' continued success, and then coming out of this, that you guys are able to just kind of get back into the normal swing of things. Stay safe out there, and hopefully I'll be talking to you soon sometime down the road.
Cool, Andrew. Thank you for having me on.
You bet.
We believe every person is created in the image of God with immeasurable beauty and worth, that people should not be defined by their present condition or past mistakes. We are all broken. We need each other. Healing for our brokenness begins with connection, with understanding how much we are loved by a good God. And with healing comes change, the potential for joy and meaning. No one was created for mere survival on the streets, for an existence blurred by mind-numbing substances. Each person is created with a purpose, a unique gift no one else can offer the world. Our job is to help them rediscover it. Real people, real change. Union Gospel Mission.
Welcome to Apex Plaza, Spokane's one-stop cannabis destination. Apex Cannabis features thousands of economy, value, and luxury cannabis products. Cannagear features hemp-based CBD products, glass, goods, and gear. Stop by 1325 North Division to experience the Apex difference.
This product has intoxicating effects and may be habit-forming. Marijuana can impair concentration, coordination, and judgment. Do not operate a vehicle or machinery under the influence of this drug. There may be health risk associated with the consumption of this product. For use only by adults 21 and older. Keep out of the reach of children.
The economy is getting stronger, banks are lending again, and interest rates are at historic lows. Now is a great time to buy your dream home. The caring and knowledgeable professionals at Homes for You have been helping people just like you for over 20 years. They take the time to listen to what you want and will help you find just the right home in Washington or Idaho. Real estate is what we do at Homes for You, 928-5782, or visit online at homes4uspokane.com.
Hi, this is Kurt Stockwell with Well Dressed Walrus. We are a local website design and development company here in Spokane. What we do is build beautiful, usable websites for local businesses. A website needs to be beautiful, it needs to be usable for your users, your customers, and yourself. Contact us anytime. We'd love to talk with you about your online marketing.
Thanks for watching. Ask the host a question, recommend a guest, or check out any of our other programs on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or SpokaneTalksMedia.com. Sponsored by Local 29 Firefighters Union, Well Dressed Walrus, and Homes for You.